Hey Zaleepers, this is SuperZombGBBQ, and today we are well into the ring domination for Andrade and Almas, but there's one thing I know you all want to see, and that is Valentine's Day cards. Yes, those heart cards we have been collecting, we have been hoarding. I'm trying to think of different words, but basically all the stuff that we've been storing in our card catalogs and getting very frustrated about that the card limit is not high enough. We now have in the game. They have finally released every single one, and well, I've got every single one. I didn't go that hard on the packs this time. Believe it or not, I only went for about 45,000 credits. By the end of last week, I went for about 30,000. And then about the beginning of this week, I started doing the 2,000 packs again, the group packs, and managed to get myself very, very lucky to the point where I have every single one, which is pretty lucky, and every single one is also pro'd. So you're going to see pretty much everything today that you want to see when it comes to the Valentine's Day cards. Surprisingly, no pack yet. I would imagine we're going to get one at the weekend. I'd be very surprised. I mean, yes, they're listening to feedback if they don't release one, but I also am very surprised they didn't tease the cards even further, because some of these superstars that were in the Valentine's Day cards, if you haven't seen them yourself, are very, very good. I mean, some of the images are amazing. So we're going to get into that right now. We're going to literally focus on the Valentine's Day cards. Got a couple of pros to show you as well, including some Titan pros that I'm going to pro on this upload. But if you like what you see in this, I want you to show me some love with that like button. Smash it as hard as you can and become part of the Zaleevers today by smashing that subscribe button and turn your notifications on to become part of Notification Squad. Let's get right into these cards. So we have got a hell of a lot of cards here. Look at this total: 73 Titans, 24 Monsters, 14 Beasts, 31 SummerSlams, 8 WrestleManias, 7 Elites, 7 Ultimates, 4 Elites, and 4 Hardens. Let's have a look at each one now. We're going to go straight to the bottom. Hardened, we have got Dean Ambrose, Biggie, Goldust, with possibly the most uninteresting image. In fact, that's actually totally rubbish. And I've got the amazing next to it, Beth Phoenix. Now, Beth Phoenix, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. The Hall of Fame card looks absolutely amazing on this one. For Goldust, if you've got any of these I'm going to mention, let me know in the comments section. In fact, send me a picture on Twitter if you don't mind. We've got a plethora of different cards that we can use for these Valentine's Day cards. So, I'm going to go for the Survivor card from Season 1. And you know what? I think that looks one of the best I've done so far. You've also got the PCC. That looks good as well. Yeah, believe it or not, Goldust was in the PCC. Now, personally, I'm not surprised by that. You got a Tag Team Championship one. I'm going to keep it at that. And then you got Big E. Now, this one, it's just Big E. He's either pointing at you or he's laughing. By the way, look how serious he is in these early pictures. It's like, literally, he becomes more and more insane as the game goes on. I genuinely think there is a problem with Big E, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to combine Winter with Valentine's Day. That doesn't look too bad at all. And then we got to get ourselves the Dean Ambrose Hardened. I'm surprised he's this low. But hey, someone had to be at this point. I'm also surprised there's no Seth Rollins in this as well. Let's go for the one that everyone loves. The legendary PCC. Let's go to the Elite. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in love. Eddie Guerrero. My favorite ever superstar. Just look at the fact that Eddie's in this is amazing. Legendary cards. You got the WrestleMania Season 1. You've got, this one looks actually better than I expected. The WrestleMania throwback. And then you've got yourself the Hall of Fame, which again looks amazing. And then, just the Titan. The fact that Eddie Guerrero's in this is great. I'm going to leave it as the Titan image. Or good old WCW. Edge, some of my favourite images are in the Elite tier. But there's some other ones later on that just look absolutely amazing. Still, the best Edge image ever. Super rare. It looks great. The ultra rare is not too bad either. I still want a proper rated R superstar one. We've not really had one apart from the Hall of Fame. And of course, you can't go Valentine's without Lewd Edge. I mean, you know, we're going to keep it as Lewd Edge. Let's go to Brock Lesnar. This actually looks really good on other cards. Brock frickin' Lesnar. You know, he'd probably say something different. Let's go Brock frickin' Lesnar. Legendary PCC card, which is the one that's got the WWE Championship on it. Looks very, very nice. There's so many images for Brock Lesnar. It's absolutely insane. Road to Glory back in Season 1. You've got... This looks okay, actually. You know, I don't know how much love you can send with Brock Lesnar. Because actually, if you look at it, I don't think he smiles in any picture. Every picture is either angry or pissed or I'm going to kill you. I mean, yes, he's the beast incarnate, but surely Brock Lesnar smiles every now and then. I mean, it's even Christmas time and he doesn't smile. Bayley, another good image. Very happy. Not so sure about the white line around it, but, you know, that Bayley looks good. You know, I'll go for that Fusion Bayley. That looks pretty decent. Any others that would look good? I'm not a big fan of the Winter one, so let's go for one that looks semi-okay. Let's go for the Titan. You know what? That actually looks much better than I expected because it kind of takes in the blue and the red from the image. So, you know, I'm going to keep it as that. I'm going to keep it as that. Again, if you got any of these, let us know in the comments section below. But I did get very, very lucky. In fact, insanely lucky with the rate on these. AJ Styles, this image is just... I'm using on all my AJ Styles cards now. But there's other images that actually go better. In fact, we can go for the... let's go for the... oh dear. An undead Valentine. The Ultimate looks best out of all these, so I'm just going to leave that as that. Triple H, another name I didn't expect in this. Card doesn't look great on other images, I'm going to be honest with you, but he's got so many good card images that look great on this card. Let's go for... The one I liked the most was the Money in the Bank. Again, because it's got the blue and the red, it just looks good, just looks really, really good. So you got yourself the Ultimate. Triple H looks great. And if I could actually have that as my champion, I probably would actually replace the Jobber with it. This one. Trish Stratus. This actually is a bit of a throwback to the Attitude Era, the Divas Attitude Era stuff, where they did some photo shoots. And oh boy, this is a very revealing picture of Trish Stratus. But there are other pictures of Trish Stratus you can use on this. For example, you've got this beautiful throwback. And I think that is one of the most perfect images in the game. Just combination-wise, can't really go wrong with Trish Stratus in this. And then you got the Titan as well with a bit of colour. I'm personally going to go back to the Elite throwback. And that just looks amazing. You got The Rock. Now, some people have said this looks exactly the same as the Ultra Rare Season 2. Honestly, it's a very similar image, but it's not the same. We've got so many other images for the... You know, it's the People's Champion. One of the most popular WWE superstars of all time. And the richest man in Hollywood. Well, per movie anyway. The Rock, the People's Champ. You've got so many images that you can use. You've got the Survivor. Let's go to... You've got the Legendary. The only cards that actually uses his whole image. Let's keep going down. There's so many. Got the WrestleMania event. That probably looks the best because of the red kind of... Even though his head looks like a twiglet. You know what one of those are? His head looks like a twiglet. Almost as bad as the thumb head Cena from the Winter Fusions. Okay, WrestleMania. So we've got Seth frickin' Rollins over here. But we've also got Mr. Perfect. Again, another one where I am so pleased that he is in this. You got the... You know what? I've not seen this before, and that looks absolutely amazing. That's the Hall of Fame image there. I'm going to keep that. Aiden English with his new gimmick. Again, I think I'm just going to keep the image for that. And nice to see him represented. The Miz... Because his ass... You know, I'm just going to stop. Miz! Let's go, go, go. Any others that I could use? You've got the Miz from... You know what? That doesn't look bad. That's the Winter Fusion. Any others I could look at? The Ultimate. It's a bit too blue. It's a bit too blue. You've got the... You know what? There we go. Sorted. WrestleMania 33 with the Titan image. And here is Bay. Mandy Rose, who I didn't know this because I barely watched Total Divas. She's been on WWE television for a long time before she came up to the main roster. She is awesome. Her first ever WWE SuperCard, and it looks awesome. Which tags with Paige makes sense. Makes sense. Don't even know why I questioned that. If there's any other changes on any cards, let me know, by the way, like arrows and stuff like that, because we obviously changed Bayley from a down arrow to an up arrow in the Winter Fusions. So maybe she'll have that change in future cards, I'm not sure. Personally, I think she should be a left arrow, because there's not many left arrow speed and charisma cards. So maybe change Bayley to left arrow so she tags with Sasha. Just a suggestion, Supercard. SummerSlam. I've got so many cards I've got to get rid of now because I've now got the perfect money in the bank deck as a result. And just to show off how the other images look, you got this perfect John Cena. This is from the Monster cards, I believe. There's a lot of different cards to show, guys. Let's go to, oh, Macho Man Randy Savage. How can I not show you the Macho Man Randy Savage? Absolutely just fits the card perfectly. Absolutely perfect. Let's go. You know, I'm really surprised with this Daniel Bryan, and actually that's not his normal image on this card. It's the first time we've seen GM Daniel Bryan in the game. So there's GM Daniel Bryan, but I'm going to change it back to the WrestleMania Season 1 Intercontinental Championship, the last title he held as an active wrestler. Well, for now anyway. You got Randy Orton. His normal image is absolutely pants. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's actually got a really nice image, and I'm actually using it on the Titan Stone Cold event card, which is this one, which is awesome. And you got Brie Bella. There's so many old images of Brie Bella. I don't have the Titan yet, which is a bit of a shame. You got the old school Wonder Woman image there, which actually looks okay, although she kind of stick thin. So, but this one looks the best. WrestleMania Season 1. Looks great. We also have this amazing Finn Balor. Now, I imagine that the Finn Balor Money in the Bank card would look absolutely amazing on this. But you got the Legendary, which looked good. I mean, it's one of the first cards that actually looks pretty decent on. Let's have a look at some others. You've got the Elite. You've got the... Yeah, you know, I'm not too happy with that. There we go. Ultimate. The fact he's doing the Bullet Club pose, or the club pose. Should we say club? Just to be, you know... Au fait. I know this WrestleMania one looks even better. But it does look like he's saying, Happy Valentine's Day, I'm going to eat your soul. There we go. Titan. I'm going to go for the Titan. Macho Man Randy Savage. So many good images of this card. So many good images. We got the throwback. Survivor throwback. Looks decent. We got the WrestleMania. I think it's WrestleMania. Hall of Fame. Macho Man Randy Savage. Winter Fusion, which I think looks the best. Any others? I think we've got one for the Monster. Yeah, but it looks a little bit too much. And we've got Macho Madness as well. So you know what? Let's go for the Winter Fusion. Winter Fusion is good. Nikki Bella. Bay. Oh, she looks good in that picture. She looks pretty fine in that picture. We've got so many images to use though. We've got the Survivor Season 1, Season 2, sorry, event card. Now this opens up a whole new level. You got the Survivor Fusion. Looks good in it as well. So many images, man. Such little time. And you got the WrestleMania. Although personally, I'm going to go back. I'm going to put on... Oh, you still have no body on the bottomless Bella. Bottomless Bella, baby. We're going to go for the Survivor Road to Glory event card. Just looks great. And then we got the John Cena. John Cena is... Well, he's making us see him... It's making us see him because that image is pretty... You know, it's one of the better ones. You got the Road to Glory, which I've never really liked. I'm going to be... Truth be told, I've never really liked that one. You've got the WrestleMania US title image. Although it doesn't look that great here, I imagine it's going to look pretty fire. Let's go to the Super Token. It kind of covers up the whole of the image though, so let's keep going. Got, you know, I'm going to go with that one. WrestleMania Fusion. Roses are red, violets are blue. You must have forgotten, because he's not finished with you. Braun Strowman is... Oh, this looks so good. So good. We got the Ultimate. I imagine that the Roadblock card probably looks the best. Nothing says I love you more than a zombie looking half dead Braun Strowman. You know, looks utterly terrifying actually. We got Lana. Interesting choice for the monster card. We've got Lana, who's got the fusion. For Lana, let's go to... I don't really want to check out her monster. You got... You know, I'm going to keep the SummerSlam 17. Roman Reigns, one of the best images I think that's actually in this collection. His image looks pretty awesome, but he's got so many different cards. He's actually got more cards now than John Cena has in the game. Seriously, you could shoot this guy and he would still kick out too. The Survivor Road to Glory, one of my favourite ever images of Roman Reigns. In fact, favourite ever images, full stop, in WWE. Let's go for the PCC. You're not a big fan of that one. Let's go to the second one. Survivor PCC card. Yeah, again, not big fan. Let's go to Survivor Fusion. I always find that image has got a little bit too much glow around it, you know? That looks terrible. The Winter Fusion looks terrible. And let's keep going. Where else have we got? Not got the Titan yet. We've got the Undead Roman. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for Ultimate Set. Looks awesome. Very happy with that. Now you got the Bret the Hitman Hart. I'm looking forward to this. We've got so many different Bret the Hitman Harts. You got the one of my favorite ever images, favorite ever event cards. You've got the Fusion, which looks terrible. You've got the event card, which actually suits the card best. Just personally, I think it suits the card best. You got the throwback. You got the Winter Fusion. Yeah, I know I'm going to go for the Ultimate Event card. The Ultimate Event card is what I'm going to go for that. So, let's go to the Titans. Now, the Titans are very interesting. Very interesting. In fact, I don't actually need to go to Titan to show you these. I just go to my combinables. Just look at how many of these bad boys I've got. I mean, it's just mental. Oh, and surprise, I got a pull, another pull. Charlotte Flair. This is pretty awesome. Charlotte Flair. You got Sasha, which is a pro female, baby. You got Shawn Michaels, which again is very nice. I've already tried out some of the images on Shawn Michaels. I love the Titan. You got the WrestleMania 33 event card that looks good as well. And you got his normal image, which he kind of just looks like really superficial. Like the idealist, sexy man. Rick Rude, which they probably had great intentions with the image, but it doesn't look that great. I'm going to use the United States Championship image on the Rick Rude. Although I really wish I had the old school WrestleMania throwback. You've also got this one from the Hall of Fame. And you got this one from the throwbacks. There's so many images of Rick Rude you can use. 2K14. You got this one from the Survivor tier. This one's probably my favorite, which is the Fusion. The Rare Fusion, I think it was. I think it's the Rare Fusion. And you've also got yourself the Rusev. It's Rusev Day. Interesting that Rusev and Lana are quite up the top there. You've got so many images for Rusev again. Another popular character since Season 2. Let's go for... He's never had an event card, Rusev. You know? I'd have probably preferred Rusev over the likes of Kane and stuff. You know what? I'm going to go for... I think the WrestleMania looks a little bit duff. So I'm going to go for Handsome Rusev. SummerSlam 17, Handsome Rusev. This one, I've already tried some of the images. The one that looks the best, in my opinion, hands down, is this one, the WrestleMania PCC from Season 2. But the good news for you guys is that whilst these cards aren't done yet, I do have 4 Shawn Michaels all ready to go, and we're going to pro them right now. So we're going to level them up in speed and charisma because they are speed and charisma cards. I'm going to max out the power, or the toughness on one. And then we're going to go to the second one. Exactly the same. We do have another Shawn Michaels, but we didn't manage to get a pro in time. And obviously, I don't know if they're actually going to release another one. So we will unlock that. We've got 2 unlocked here. And we got another 2 over here, but I am going to keep that locked in for a second. So I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for power, toughness, speed, and charisma with the ability on 2. And then again, I'm going to do exactly the same. So this will have more points, but there's proc, which obviously is a kind of disadvantage in some ways. But it means it's got higher power, which means it might beat some extra cards. Let's have a look here. So we've got the 2 here we want to get rid of, and the 2 here that are locked in. So let's combine them. Boom! It is a pro Shawn Michaels Titan. Looks pretty awesome. Another pro Shawn Michaels. This is going to help me out so much on the ring domination because no one has up arrows. So this is going to be amazing. Sasha needs some time. She needs a lot more training than this. I've got the other Shawn Michaels, which is in the Titan, but I don't think I'm going to get another one. Again, I'm really surprised they've not released packs for these yet. Maybe it's going to happen. I don't know. It's very, very, very surprising that they've not released them yet. There is Shawn Michaels 1, Shawn Michaels 2. It's just so OP. Let's go and use Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre. Sayonara. See you later, guys. 75-75. These cards are going to be sick. Let's go. Titan, power, toughness, speed, charisma. All tokens put on. Now, am I seeing this right? That Shawn Michaels loses in 3 stats. I think Shawn Michaels loses in 3 stats to Bret the Hitman Hart. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Anyone who's Canadian will understand why. What image are we going to use for him? You know what? We're going to use the Titan for this one. For the second, we're going to use the Rock Ryder. Let's give it a Zack Ryder. There we go. Okay, fine. So that's that done. Let's go all stats on that card. Confirm. Bingo, baby. Bingo. And we're going to then go to put on the WrestleMania event image. There we go. 2 Shawn Michaels pros. I'm going to work on the Rusevs and the Rick Rudes right now. Against the event cards, they kind of get crushed. But against, you know, as cards themselves, they're pretty awesome. I like the Shawn Michaels card. Really like it. AJ Styles absolutely crushes Shawn Michaels. I think Shawn will beat him in toughness and in charisma. But AJ's like definitely like leaps and bounds ahead of any of these cards. But there we go. There are all the Valentine's cards. I'm going to go ahead and get all the rest of them pro'd. Rick Rude and Rusev are better than Shawn Michaels by 1 stat point, which means overall, once you add the tokens to them, they're going to be better by quite a bit. So Shawn Michaels is the weakest, but he's also the most useful because he is an up arrow. So that is it from me. If you like what you see in this upload, you want to see more of the Valentine's pros, I need you to smash that like button. Show some love, super kick, sweet chin music, that like button. And make sure you subscribe and become part of Zolivas today. And the notification squad by pressing that little bell that's shown up next to the subscription button. I've been SuperZombieGBBQ. You have been awesome. And one last thing, and that is to... Zombie!